Alright, everyone. So, welcome back to another part of Persona 4 Golden. So, in the last video, we discovered something a bit spooky, should I say. That is kind of ironic. Anyways, let's see, where is it? This right here. This changed from the jester into the hunger. Adachi has shown his true self as the real culprit. A detective working under Dojima assigned to the murder case. Yeah, he changed a bit. Or maybe, well, didn't change, but showed his true colors. So how about we go deal with this monster?
This is everyone, correct?
Also, everyone, I am going to be working on a project eventually. So all I'm going to say is be looking forward to something a bit different sometime soon.
Let's go, Sensei!
Alright, let's go to Adachi, baby. Ready, Sensei? I'll be giving you the directions today.
Alright, let's go. Alright, Chie, you're in the party. Yukiko in the party. Where you at? There you are. Alright, let's go do this. You hear voices from somewhere.
I told you to come after me and you actually came. Don't you guys have anything better to do? What a bunch of losers. Let's find the culprit ourselves. Let's meet up at the special headquarters today. Am I right or am I right? Man, it's embarrassing. How old are you? How old are you guys? Oh crap, my stomach's hurting. Come on. You're all students, right? Shouldn't you be studying instead of wasting your time like this? Study hard to get into a good college, work at a respectable company, marry a cute girl. Why are you guys so desperate when it comes to something so useless? Won't you regret it once you're adults?
What's up with this guy? Out of all the things we've dealt with in this world, he pisses me off the most. We're not letting him get away. Yes, we aren't.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light. Go! Don't think.
This is my favorite dungeon. Just because I really like the aesthetic.
Darkness. You're on a roll, Senpai. 2 defeated.
Ooh, that is a really good persona. Alright, I'm gonna change things up a bit here because I just want to see what else we can get. Let's do, we'll all be agents. How about that? It's all the way at the bottom, so I can just do this. Lovely. We're all in suits.
Oh, be careful. Light's no good on this one.
Now we look really snazzy.
Come on! Yeah. Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
Also, might I add, women in suits are pretty nice.
I leveled up.
I mean, look pretty nice, I think.
Watch it. That one's immune to electricity.
Not immune to nuke, though.
Come on!
Or meteors.
Whoa, Chie-senpai. That's too
Just the
defeated.
result.
Congrats, senpai.
My skills have been honed.
Let's go ahead and heal. Alright, there it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and collect this over here first. Never know whenever it might come in handy. Huh? Where are we? Sorry, give me a sec. Senpai, I can't find any exits. Oh no, what should we do?
See? I told you. Students, go home and study. Why can't you listen to me? You'll never become well-behaved members of society if you keep this up. Oh well, have fun in there.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work. Go, senpai! You rock! Take this! How's that?
Adachi just kind of mocks us the whole time. Because that's the Adachi thing to do. Bonk.
Uh-oh. That one's immune to darkness.
I'm trying to get a certain persona from this area
You're on a roll, senpai.
because it is going to help us later.
Did that do it? Yes! I leveled up! Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light. Come on! Take this! Whoa, Chie-senpai! That's two defeated!
Vile Assault. That's pretty good.
My level has risen.
Alright, there's a hole in the ground. Neat. Oh,
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light. Whoa, Chie-senpai! That's two defeated! Beat it to a cup! Keep going, guys!
I get.
Chie-senpai, you look hurt.
That's right. As you've guessed, I'm waiting for you just beyond here. But did you really think I'd just let you through?
there has to be a way to open this. Let's look around for clues, senpai.
Looks like that one's
Persona.
going to win. Come on! Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Yay! I leveled up! Have I gotten a little stronger?
Brilliant. Sealed by a strong force. There has to be some way to open this somewhere. Let's look for it, Senpai. Okay, I get it.
Oh, be careful! Light's no good on this one. You're on a roll, Senpai. 2 defeated. Whoa, Chie-senpai, that's 2 defeated. There's no end to this.
My level has risen.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light. Come on! Whoa, Chie-senpai, that's 2 defeated.
Oh. That could potentially be good. We don't want that, I don't think.
Oh, congratulations!
Okay, what changed? Interface all foes. Hey, what's that about? Oh. This changed to Akasha Arts? That's pretty good. I think we have to turn back, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't want to send an SOS. Okay, well, that's a big maybe on turning back. It could just be back here or something. Oh? Oh, that's what SOS does. I literally did not know that actually worked.
Go, Senpai! You rock! Come on!
Okay, well that may be something they use whenever we're like really in need of stuff.
Enemy defeated. That's the spirit,
Elimination
Chie-senpai.
complete.
I have almost 200 hours in this game, I think. And I didn't know about this.
You look hurt pretty bad.
Alright. Now where is that key at exactly? Oh yeah, that the hole back there. Gotta jump in it, I think. Do. Bonk.
Persona.
That one's immune to darkness.
I'm hoping Megidola can evolve into Megidolaon. That's how you say it, I don't know.
Whoa, Chie-senpai, that's 2 defeated.
That was pretty lucky.
I gained a level.
Chie-senpai, your health's pretty low.
Right. I should heal. I get it. There's a hole in the ground. Jump in. This place.
Oh, you were able to escape. Not bad, not bad. You guys are better than you look.
This place seems different from where we were before. It seems like Adachi has complete control over the area, just like that door we couldn't open. I have a feeling this won't go so easily. Be careful, Senpai. Ooh, those are some cool looking shadows.
Need to win.
Oh,
3 more to go.
I see.
Persona!
No need to worry. Ooh. Double endurance up. So we're going to be tanky.
I leveled up. Oh, did I level up? Looks like that one's immune to wind. Come on! Take this! 3 enemies defeated! Awesome, Senpai!
Ooh. I could have actually gotten the one that didn't give us money and stuff, and could have gotten whatever. Negate all phones Petricorn. That could be good. But let's just... Yeah, okay, I'll get rid of it.
My skills have been honed.
Lifestone. But yeah, the persona that I have equipped is extremely good against physical attacks.
Careful! That enemy's immune to wind. Come on! Take
And that could potentially come in handy later.
Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
Let's go!
Oh, I see. So be it then. Bonk.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
Here goes then.
That is the first time I've seen that. No. Half money. Let me change this. Awesome. Okay. That at least gives us the sweep, so. Meteoron. Oh my goodness. Emperor. Okay. Magician. Now we don't have any room for magician, but we've already maxed out Aeon, so we can just get rid of that one. Who knows? Might fuse into something worthwhile. I see. Let's not go there just yet.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
Oh yeah, that changed. Let's give that a try.
You're on a roll, Senpai. Keep going, Senpai. 2 defeated.
Yeah, that was pretty good, huh?
Go cheer, Senpai. Go! Kick their ass!
Oh. Uno reverse card. I know what you're going to say. So go ahead and heal her before you say it. Okay, same as last time.
You're on a roll, Senpai. 2 defeated.
No physical. Okay, this is very good, so... Snap, anything attacks us with physical attacks are basically just going to negate it at Whisker. And that does... raises evasion rate to magic skills. Okay. Who has the most weaknesses here? Let's see your persona skills. You're weak to fire, and that's it. You're weak to ice. Naoto's basically weak to nothing. So... I guess either Yukiko or Chie would be the best to put this on for like a boss fight that spams ice skills or fire skills. Be nice to have them borderline invulnerable to it.
Whoa, you guys never give up. What are you trying to accomplish putting yourselves in danger like that? Trying to see justice done? Is that really justice, though? Aren't you just doing this because you want a little spice in your boring lives? What's the difference between that and a criminal who gets his kicks by murdering people? You see what I'm getting at? There's still a lot of time left. Give it some thought.
To be honest, I can't completely deny what he said. But that doesn't justify what he did, right, Senpai? True. Alright.
Ooh, a rare one. Don't let it get
First,
away.
Darkness Skill, and then Mikidola. Oh? Well, I was confident that that was going to work.
Someone finish it off! 3 enemies left. Let's go. We can win this.
But I guess I shouldn't have.
Someone finish this one off!
Persona! There! 2 remaining! Hey, it ran away! The nerve of that!
Jerk. Sure, why not? Smart bomb. Yeah, I'm gonna fight everyone here.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light. Whoa, Chie-senpai! That's 2 defeated! Go for it, guys! Hang in there!
Quick maths. Ooh. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Ooh, I gained a level! Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
Easy sauce. Oh yeah, 4 more. That just guarantees we get everything. What are the chances I get that twice in a row, huh? That must be really low.
Alright, level up!
I don't think I have a key for this. No. Okay. Well, if I do get one, I'll come back and grab it. Right, I'll defeat this one. And then if I don't get a key, I'll just leave.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
Okay, so both of these I need. So we're gonna have to grab these. Most definitely. Kasha Arts. For free, mind you. Okay. Who can I change this out with? I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll get rid of Temperance.
Yay! I leveled up! Oh, did I level up?
No, you're not.
Oh, be careful! Light's no good on this one. It's not working!
And it blocks physical attacks. That's fine though.
Someone finish this one
Three
off!
enemies left. You can win this.
Ooh, Siegfried is also really good. But we can get everything, so. Strength. Yeah.
I gained a level!
You don't mind if I take this? Okay. Well, of course you don't mind because I'm going to get mauled.
Oh, be careful! Light's no good on this one. Whoa, Chie-senpai! That's too defeated!
Oh my gosh. I seriously can't believe I just got this again. Bufu dying. I mean, we're gonna get everything anyway, so. The only thing is figuring out what to change. Let's change out you. Let's see, what are your skills? You're more Bufu based. And I think you're ice based if I remember correctly. Let's see. I get rid of... Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of the gen. Ooh, go Hoem. Let's go.
Oh, you're still here. This place is surprisingly boring, you know? Why don't we play a little game to pass the time? Let's see. How about this? You can't encounter the shadows here. Try and reach me without the shadows catching you. Ready, set, go.
What the? Oh, he gets on my nerves. I'll never forgive him for this. Not being caught by the shadows, but does that include us catching them? Because I kind of feel like farming. Alright then. I guess I will just avoid them. Tesla coil. Oh? Don't mind me. Just gonna squeeze past you here. Do. Oh my god. Does that count? I hope that doesn't count.
Light's no good on this one. Whoa, Chie-senpai, that's two defeated.
Alright.
It's over.
Okay, well. Let's just...
Persona!
And it avoided it.
Keep it up.
Awesome.
Take this.
It avoided that too. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Alright. Ooh. Yeah. 3.
Ooh, congratulations.
Oh, that's no good. And you listen to the rules I made? I told you that you can't get caught by the shadows here, remember? Better luck next time.
Aw. Huh? No way. We were sent back? Oh, that jerk. That makes me angry. Senpai, stay focused. Jeez. Alright, well, we gotta restart the whole thing. Because that's Adachi for you. Okay, why am I hearing the chains here right now? Doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense. Alright, speedrun time. Ooh, a chess key. Thanks, Teddy. The Teddy redemption arc was a good one indeed. You guys think that we can beat death? Because I think we can. Alright, where is it? Where are you, Death? Or Reaper? The Reaper, I should say.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for telling me.
Come on! Take this!
Well, I tried.
I leveled up!
Oh, did I level up? My skills have been honed.
Alright, level up!
Ooh, golden hands.
Ooh, a rare one! Don't let it get away!
Persona!
Come on! Persona!
Awesome.
3 more on the enemy side. Keep it up!
Persona!
Take this! Go Chie-senpai, go! Kick their ass!
Persona!
We're gonna be max level before we leave this place, most likely. And honestly, I'm here for it. Supersonic. Everybody's supersonic racing. Gonna get copyright struck for that? Probably. I don't know. I'm gonna get jumped by a shadow.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
Tough. I couldn't defeat it.
Okay, let me just switch to the main character, please. I could have used Naoto for that too, but
Good move now.
I didn't
You're on a roll.
because I wasn't thinking.
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
I gained a level.
Oh, Janess Lynch. More stuff.
Oh, be careful. Light's no good on this one. Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start. That was easy.
Yeah, there are enemies here. I get it. Bonk.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
Don't think. I won't fall behind.
Oh yeah, I just remembered I got a baseball bat that's really good. Haven't switched to it though. I just remember getting it, but yeah. That little area where we're not supposed to get hit by shadows may be a bit annoying. Just a bit.
Back for more? Fine. I'll explain the rules one more time, okay? You're not allowed to encounter any shadows. Try and reach me without the shadows catching you. That's it. Good luck.
What the? Oh, he gets on my nerves. Yeah, he gets on my nerves too, trust me. Okay, scraping past you. Don't mind me, I'm just passing through. I'm not gonna open any chests in this floor because I know what that gets me. I think it's better to just not try at all.
Wow, I'm surprised you made it this far. As your reward, I'll fight you. I'm lying, of course. Like I'd ever do something like that. The only thing you deserve is to fight against shadows.
What a jerk.
That's not good. Darkness won't work. Come on! Take this!
Yikes, it's tough.
Is it? I mean, it really doesn't look that way. It seems to die pretty fast.
Well done, everyone.
What was that? 2 attacks and it's over?
Huh? You're better than I thought. But how long can you keep it up?
Like that had any chance of stopping us. Let's go, Senpai. Alright, since we technically passed it.
Have you even thought about the truth you all want so bad? What really wants it? Who really wants it, huh? Isn't it just you guys? What good is the truth if you're the only one satisfied by it? I see you just want to satisfy yourselves.
I'm not sure what he's getting at, but the murder victims won't be able to rest at peace like that. Isn't that right, Senpai? I suppose. Bonk.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness. All right, only 2!
Persona!
Wow, now Tokun, you never lose your cool.
On a roll!
You're on a roll, Jim.
Did I level up? My level has risen.
It's level up time.
Let's go.
Namatame is a serial killer. That's what society accepts as truth. Everyone's fiercely latching onto it. Let's say you guys catch me, and the truth is proven false. What do you think will happen then? You don't get it? It's simple. They'll simply latch onto that instead. Nothing about them or the world will change. That's the truth you're all looking for.
Gee, what a smartass. What's with this guy? He can blabber about logic and try to dodge the truth all he wants, but what he's done can't be forgiven. We'll make him pay for his crimes. Let's go, Senpai. Oh? Okay, well, I'll just avoid you then.
Oh, that's not good.
Persona!
Darkness won't work.
That is fine.
Gotcha. Is everyone ready? Get set. All right, let's do this. Go! Beat 'em up!
Ooh. Yeah. Do. Yeah, there are shadows all over this place. Huh? A dead end? There's something in the center of this area. Ready, Senpai? Another hole to jump into.
life.
It's gonna net us the most EXP, so that's why I'm going for it.
Come on!
Go, Senpai! Go! Kick their ass! Senpai! Quick, someone heal her!
That's what comes of... My skills have been honed.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
Aw, didn't even hit.
You hit the...
Let me do this. Steady. You're wide open!
enemy down. Great work, Yukiko-senpai.
All yours!
Wow, Naoto-kun, you defeated 2 enemies. Yeah! Congrats, senpai!
I leveled up!
It's level up time.
Lots of leveling up. Not gonna mess with the small fry. It's just not worth it. But these guys in the golden hands, those are worth it.
Oh, be careful. Light's no good on this one. Whoa, cheers, senpai. That's
Brute
too
force isn't...
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
Soda!
And still didn't get him.
Enemy
Once
defeated.
again, Chie-senpai.
That's the spirit, Chie-senpai. Go, Chie-senpai, go!
That's what comes of... My level has risen!
Chewing soul. I'm glad this game is listening to me and just giving me the most EXP.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
Soda!
It appears that it's a Gundam. Probably. I don't know. Or inspired by.
3 enemies defeated. Awesome, Chie-senpai.
I'm on a roll! I need to strengthen myself too! I leveled up!
It's level up time.
Nope. Ooh, get over here. You better not run away.
Ooh, a rare one. Don't let it get away.
Come on, please land a crit. Nope. Alright, well,
Persona! It's quite
3
tenacious!
enemies left. You can win
Persona!
oh. Well. Guess it was worth a try.
Go, senpai. You
Aw. Dang it.
go for it.
Ow, that hurts so much.
Persona!
Oh, right, you reflect that. Okay, just bum rush him. Awesome. That was literally the best possible outcome.
My level has risen.
Something's beyond here. Senpai, are you ready? Continue through. Yes. This is it. If we beat this, it should do the trick. Let's go, Senpai.
Uh-oh, that was
Oh no.
darkness. That's amazing, Yukiko-senpai.
Yoink.
Keep it up.
I like that. Alright, this is probably going to be overkill, but even still.
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Yeah, just in case. Go ahead, do it again. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't have to do all that preparation, it seems.
Cool, you leveled up. I leveled up.
My skills have been honed.
It's level up time.
Yes, the power's getting weaker. We might be able to pass through that place now. Let's go back, Senpai.
My life's in danger. Can you heal me?
Yes, I can heal you. There you go. Okay, what place are you talking about anyway? I mean, like, back? Or... Okay. Oh well, I'll just make our way back anyways. For a second there, I thought that thing had red eyes. I was about to be kind of freaked out. It was about to be like a gaming creepypasta or something. Oh boy. I remember when those were super popular. Walking 101. Walking isn't fun without any background noise or someone to talk to while you walk. I mean, well, no, that's not entirely true. It can be very nice and calming without noise, but I don't know. I don't like silence all that much. I think I just got a chest key. Yeah, I did. Healthy Homa. And that is something I missed. Where is it at? Did I miss it somehow? Oh, there it is. Prevents exhaustion. Yeah, no thanks. Let's skip that one. Dry ice. Oh? Well, I don't think I want to go down. How about we not do that? Oh? He's still chasing us for some reason. And so is that one. Not sure why.
Oh, be careful. Light's no good on this one.
Persona!
You hit the enemy's weakness.
Stay at it!
You're on a roll, Senpai. 2 defeated.
Come on!
Ooh. Don't mind if I yes. I wish I didn't have that devil one though, because that just ruined it. Could have been such a high amount of EXP that I could have gotten. Oh well. And I guess I am supposed to go down. Okay. Previous floor. Purifying salt. No, I wanted to attack the shadow, not inspect the chest.
Darkness won't work.
Take it!
Oof, that looked like it hurt.
All yours! It's over!
That's amazing, Yukiko-senpai. Keep it up.
Persona!
Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
Oh? You just leveled up.
All right. Yay, I leveled up.
Awesome.
Leveled up! My level has risen!
All right, level up.
Now I think I can inherit that skill. I may be wrong though. And who can equip that? Oh. Sure. I will gladly put that on. Oh, I see. I was like, what? Everything is closed off. How's their chest showing up? Oh?
Ooh, a rare one. Don't let it get away.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Come on! Persona! Someone finish it off! 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
All yours!
Wow, Naoto-kun, you defeated 2 enemies. That was easy. I gotta keep up my training.
Oh my gosh, perfect.
Yay, I leveled up!
I am now max level.
Level up. My skills have been honed.
All right, level up.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Oh, no. I know where to go now. Let's use a Go Hoem because we got to go back to the actual. Yeah, this place. Should be the first area, I think. I think this is the longest dungeon if you account for all of the stuff that you have to backtrack for. Also, this is bothering me. There we go. Nope, not there. Please open. We did it, Senpai. It's open. Alright, now we've got him cornered. Let's get him. You got it. Alright. Let's go ahead and heal up here. Yeah. Adachi is just up ahead. This is it, Senpai. Proceed. Yes. Alright, everyone. Let's get ready.
Wow, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Allow me to confirm the crimes you've committed thus far. You had suspicions that this world was dangerous, yet you threw Mayumi Yamano into the TV. Knowing full well that Miss Yamano died here, you did the same to Saki Konishi. Not only that, but you duped Namatame into taking over your murder attempts while you watched like a spectator at a game. When the disappeared stopped dying, you sent a warning letter to ensure more victims. Even when a copycat killer arose, you had the gall as a detective to eliminate a suspect under investigation. 2 people died in the last 6 months, and a young girl is now in critical condition. But that's not all. If at any turn something had gone wrong, many more would have succumbed. All for some foolish excitement, like a criminal reveling in the chaos he creates.
Yeah? So what's your point? All I did was put people in here. It's the world that really kills them, isn't it? This world reflects people's thoughts. Which, oh dear, does that mean the real culprits are everyone on the outside, including you?
To hell with that! You did that stuff knowing full well those people were gonna die! If that's not a crime, then what is?
You're so self-righteous.
How can you say that? Aren't you a police officer? Out of everything you could have been, didn't you specifically choose to join the police?
Don't make me laugh. Just because someone joins the police doesn't make them some kind of agent of justice. You know why I applied? So I could legally carry a gun. That's all. You'd be surprised how many are like that. I thought it would be fun too, but to tell the truth, that was a wash. Everyone around me was such an idiot. I made one tiny mistake, and they all got on my case and sent me out here to Nowheresville as punishment. I was bored shitless and wondering what to do next when I discovered this power.
For crying out loud! Why a bastard like you?
A gift for having to put up with this lame job out in Nowheresville, I guess. I did that stuff 'cause I could, and it got interesting, so I watched.
That's your reason? You can't be serious! You really don't care what happens to our world?
Let's be honest, there's nothing great about the real world, is there? It's just dull and annoying as hell. No one accepts that's the way things are. They're just stuck with it because they can't deny it either. Those who actually succeed in life, they just happen to be born with a magic ticket called talent. If you don't have it, you can either accept or deny that fact until you die. That's your only choice. Once you realize that, all you have left in life is despair. The ultimate game over. Wouldn't it be better if that kind of reality was wiped away?
That's complete BS!
Brats like you are so damn naive. You piss me off. Listen, you might have hopes and dreams right now, but that's only because you know nothing about reality. One day you'll see. You'll be faced with a boring reality that boxes you in, no matter where you go.
You're the only boring thing here! If you want to disappear, go ahead! Stop dragging us into it!
Stop yelling, punk. I understand you're all afraid and gotta act tough to cover it up, but geez. I'm telling you all this based on my own experience in life. Think about it for a second. Once everyone turns into shadows, they'll still keep on living, oblivious to all the things around them. So how's that different from the way it is now? No, this'll make things much easier for everyone.
Easier? What the hell are you talking about?
Come on, how many people out there actually think about what's real or what's right and wrong?
I've got no other comment than that.
Next to none, I bet. It's useless to think about those things in the first place. You don't get anything out of facing reality, and there's no way to change it either. I mean, what could be more boring than brooding over things you can't change? It's better to just ignore them and believe only what you want to believe in life. Doesn't that sound a lot easier? It would be awesome if everyone's life could be that easy. No matter who you are, your lifespan is about 80 years or so, right? Then it'd be easier if we all just became shadows. No need to hold back anything. No more pretending we don't see things. Honestly, we don't need our world anymore. Better to let it be swallowed up and for mankind to turn into shadows. That's what all those people who are scared to death really want. So it's my duty to see that they get it.
Nobody wants anything like that! It's just you, dumbass!
Jeez, don't you remember what it was like when your shadow came out? It must have been enjoying life far more than you.
Be careful! I don't know what's happening!
You all saw shadows as mere monsters, didn't you? These things move on pure instinct. They go wild because you defy them. You annoying little brats are the ones who are wanted in the new world!
Speak for yourself! Living is too painful for you, but you don't want to die? Of course no one would understand. It makes no sense. You're just throwing a tantrum like a kid who can't have his way!
People can't live alone. If you give in and sever your ties to human society, it will naturally become hard to live in it. Yet you refuse to face life and admit your fault, running from your own humanity like a coward. And though you claim to find life troublesome, you cause nothing but trouble for many others. Your twisted logic is that of an immature, egotistic brat.
Shut up! Stop trying to act all tough! You guys can't even stand on your own, unless you deny everything I said! Stupid teenagers! You have no idea what kind of shit I've been through!
Favored by the world, my ass. I'm gonna say it flat out. You're just a worthless criminal!
Here he comes. This'll probably be our last battle. Let's hit him with everything we've got.
The world is about to change! Your existence won't belong there! I thought I could just leave you be, but you're like a plague! I'll have to get rid of all of you!
You're the plague!
Let's do it. If we work together, there's no chance we could lose to a man like this.
Shut up! Get lost! Get the hell out of my sight!
I can't believe he's the one. That bastard! We can't lose, no matter what!
Soda!
I agree. Not that we will anyways. It's gonna be pretty hard for us to lose.
Let's go!
Persona!
A persona? But that can't be!
Soda!
Come on! Persona!
Let's go!
I accidentally used the wrong skill. Whoops.
Persona! There!
Damn brats! Shut up and let me finish you off!
Come on! Persona!
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 Dumbass! Soda!
Come on! Persona!
All yours!
Hang in there!
Persona!
Persona!
Come on! Yeah! Guys, Chie-senpai's really hurt.
Persona! Persona! There!
Damn it! You're all such a pain in the ass! I'll kill you! Just like I did those other ones!
Come on! Yeah!
All yours! It's over!
Persona!
Come on! Persona!
Let's go! It's over! My level has risen!
Damn, this is lame. Oh well, our world's gonna disappear soon, no matter what. I didn't have anywhere to go back to anyways. Everyone's gonna become shadows.
What the?
All humans will become shadows, and I shall descend upon the united world as the master of order.
Descend? Order? What's with this guy all of a sudden? What's happening?
Guys, this isn't Adachi. It's someone completely different.
Both this world and yours will soon be enclosed in a fog that never lifts. It will be the peaceful world that mankind has longed for.
Who are you?
I am Amino Sagiri, one who rules the fog, one awakened by man's desires. Do what you will, but your world's erosion cannot be stopped. It is an inevitability. You played your part well, stirring up the will of the masses into madness. But that will soon come to an end. Mankind will soon become shadows and live on in the darkness of the fog, oblivious of their reality.
What the hell are you? Why are you doing this?
I am the one that shepherds humans to their true desires. Though their hearts longed for peace, it could never be attained. So they tore down the wall between image and reality. Indeed, this is the outcome desired by mankind. And mankind's desires are my desires. That is why I decided to expand this world.
You're saying you're the one who created this nasty-ass world?
This is part of the sea of unconsciousness that exists within human hearts. A hollow forest born from bloated desire and false imagery. Humans view things as they see fit. They wish not for truth, but rather prefer the undesirables be hidden in fog. Still, humans fear what they cannot see. That brief yearning for truth becomes a ray of light which breaks the fog and torments the shadows.
That's why they attack and kill whoever's nearby at that time. A hollow forest. Then, this place isn't simply affected by people's hearts. It actually exists inside them?
Mankind abandoned its pursuit of truth, placing itself in the depth of chaos and falsehood. Thus, my strength has grown, and the fog will not lift. Your world will be engulfed by the Hollow Forest.
Will you shut up already? We'll just use our power to beat the heck out of you and it'll all be over.
It was I who made it possible for you to bring about this destiny. I bestowed power onto those who could brave the Hollow Forest. That is what allowed you to come in contact with this world, and you all have done very well since.
Bestowed power. Contact with this world. You mean the power to enter the TV?
Then the Midnight Channel, was that phenomenon also your doing?
Humans fail to see things as they truly are. They choose to see only what they wish. I acted only in support of this. A world filled with desires, viewed through a window from which one sees what one wishes to see. Humans departed from reality of their own volition, craving more false images.
A window that shows people what they want to see.
So that's why those who got famous suddenly appeared on the Midnight Channel, one after another. It was all in people's minds.
I have to say, it must be true. The Midnight Channel we saw in Namatame's hospital room, that kept bothering me since. What we saw there wasn't Namatame's true intentions at all.
Then it came on because we were all thinking, this person must be the killer, he can't be forgiven?
We let ourselves be deluded.
Exactly. The more false images one yearns for, the more one stops yearning for reality. And so the forest grows on. That is the expansion of this world.
Enough talk already! Long story short, you're the one behind all this! Yeah, I don't know who you are, but you're going down! People want to become shadows? Their desire is your desire? To hell with that! When did we wish for that crap anyways? We kept fighting and fighting like morons to get where we're standing.
Yes, that I did not foresee. The ability to master your own shadow that emerged to kill you and use its power. A new and uncertain facet of mankind. Is it worthy to put my trust in? Or not? It must be tested.
So this is the cause of all the fog?
I have come to put you all to the test and judge your worth.
Like we give a damn what you came for! You've done what you want so far, but that'll end when we crush you!
Precisely.
Then we know what we gotta do now.
I don't want people to turn into shadows.
We'll defeat it for sure. I'll back you up with everything I've got. This thing has no right to exist.
To defy me is a senseless act which goes against your world's wishes. Now, let everything vanish into the sweet fog of illusion.
This is the end. This time, it's all over.
Let us begin.
Alright, yeah, so that intro is still a bit shocking. Seeing Adachi just transform into that. Oh, now I have the angry face on. Oh, I'm so angry. Okay, let's switch it to the normal face.
All yours!
It's over.
No one wishes for the fog to lift. Why act against the wishes of your fellow man? Consider, is that truly just?
Yukiko-senpai's persona is sealed.
Persona!
She'll be fine.
Come on!
Persona!
Yukiko-senpai's persona is sealed. There! Yukiko-senpai, are you okay? Yukiko-senpai needs help.
Persona!
It's good that we keep this on us.
Can you stand? Come on!
Careful, guys. You're really low on
yours.
health.
That's fine. We'll be okay.
Now, Tokun, your defense is down.
Because we have a little something.
How foolish. Your actions will draw many back into suffering and strife. Why will you not understand this?
Yukiko-senpai,
You fools. And I have no choice. I will bring about the deaths of those who will keep true peace from the world.
Can you stand?
Oh yeah, right. We're supposed to guard here.
Senpai, your defense has been lowered.
Yeah, if we don't guard here, we are going to die. Or at the very least, take a lot of damage. Alright.
Yukiko-senpai,
no.
your defense is down.
I didn't want to do that.
Persona!
Senpai, are you okay?
Almost no.
Now, Tokun,
Okay, well now
relax.
To's
This
dead.
isn't good.
And, yeah, that's not good.
Careful, guys. You're really low on health.
Alright, let's just do this first.
You okay, Senpai? Hang in there. Ha! Woo, you're up. Time for a counterattack.
Once I revive Naoto.
Senpai, are you okay?
Yukiko already does that, so I'm not going to worry about doing that. But I will do this.
Senpai, you're low on health. Be careful. Persona! There! Chie, Senpai! Quick, someone heal her!
When in doubt, shoot it in the face. Or, well, the eye, I guess.
I see. Your powers are strong. Power comes from the heart. You have proven to me human potential. Very well. I will lift the fog from the place where you will return to. Mankind's desires are my desires. If mankind so wishes, I will return at any time. I am always at your side, watching.
Well, don't wait up! We'll keep that from happening no matter what!
Time will show the path humanity takes. Children of the new potential.
You think it was controlling Adachi-san?
Who can say? I believe it was at least partially his own intention as well.
So that's it, huh? Fine. Live however you want. If you think you have the power to change the future, then go right ahead.
Everyone has the power to do that.
Get out of here. The shadows will finish me off. Just leave me be. You came to kill me in the first place, didn't you?
No, dumbass. If we leave you here dying, and a dead body eventually appears, then what? What's that accomplish for anyone? Your stupid game's over. We're taking you back. Live and face your punishment. That's how it works in our world.
Right.
I'm sure that's the outcome Dojima-san wishes for as well.
We have the same power, but things turned out so differently for us.
You can still start over.
Easier said than done. But maybe if I had been more like you, things wouldn't have gone this way.
Adachi is smiling weakly. You can sense Adachi's sincerity. You feel as if you finally understand Adachi.
Let's go back.
At last, you and your friends have thwarted the cause of all the strife.
Greetings, Shirogane-san. We got word from Detective Dojima. He's wanted on suspicion of murdering Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi, right?
Correct.
Understood. We have an ambulance waiting downstairs. Should we have them bring the stretcher up here?
An ambulance?
Detective Dojima assumed one would be necessary. He wanted the suspect to be carefully taken into protective custody. It was a personal favor to him.
They were partners, after all.
Then yes, please have them bring up the stretcher.
Understood.
Simon, it's all sunny! I can play outside, like you promised, right?
Oh, Makoto! Don't run like that!
It's for real! The fog's really gone!
We did it. This time it's for real.
What's up, Senpai? Did you think I was crying? It's just so bright. It's been so long since the sky was that blue.
It's finally over.
Thank you.
Hey, don't get all sappy. We did this together. But, well, this means we've won.
Huh? What are we doing?
Ooh, what's this?
Everyone ready? Here goes! We did it! Woohoo! Why didn't you guys say it? You all joined in when Risa-chan did it!
I think that was a little too hard to get on the spot.
Which part did you mean for us to say?
The woohoo part!
Can we just do it over? Man, having to redo something like this kinda kills the fun of it. Alright, Chia, do that weird call again.
Not if you're gonna call it weird.
People are beginning to stare. I don't think we should stay like this much longer.
My hand's getting kinda sweaty.
Sheesh. Fine then. It's all yours, Sensei.
Okay, then say woohoo.
You don't need to explain it again. Sheesh, then I'll say it. Here goes. We did our best.
Woo!
Oh my god, you guys are so enthusiastic. With everyone's help, you were finally able to lift the fog and closing the town. Lucifer.
Dude, aren't you supposed to do this before you start something, not after it's over?
Huh? Who cares?
The battle has finally come to an end. The one in behind everything has withdrawn, and the fog enclosing this town has lifted. And time passed. Near the end of the year, December 25th, Junas at the usual food court.
So the case is closed for reals this time.
I think we can safely leave the rest to the police. Adachi has confessed his crimes, so I'm sure Namatame's presumed guilt will be re-examined as well.
I see. Then that really wraps it up.
What do you do now, Teddy? You're not going back over there, are you?
You better not, you dumb bear. You don't know how much you worried us last time.
I won't suddenly disappear like that again.
Damn straight you won't. Man, just stay here, all right?
It's Dojima.
Hey, it's me.
What's up?
Good news. It looks like they're letting Nanako come home for a bit.
Awesome.
She's awake again, and she's got a good amount of strength back, too. All goes well, she might be able to leave the hospital for the time being. And as for me, they said I just needed to see a doctor regularly. So I'm planning to come home with Nanako today. Sorry I had to stick you with all the housework. I'll make up for it somehow. Anyway, see you later.
Told everyone about Dojima's message.
Really? Nanako-chan's coming home? I'm so happy for her.
Me too. I'm really glad. The fog's all gone over here because everyone tried so hard. And now Nana-chan's gotten better.
Alright, you know how I said Teddy's redemption arc was really good? And I'm happy how it turned out. So I'm gonna change my mind. And you'll see why.
Nanako-chan tried hard too. She's such an amazing girl.
Seriously. Thank heavens she's okay.
Where are you touching? Well, one thing's certain.
Yep, that's why I changed my mind.
It's party time!
Ooh, party time.
Let's throw a big Christmas party for Nanako-chan!
A party, you say? I'm sure Nana-chan will be delighted.
We'll need a cake then.
Guys, please say you're not gonna...
Huh? We're gonna make one.
Of course we're gonna make one.
I've already researched the ingredients.
Hey, wait a sec. Whoa there! That's way too tall an order for you!
Let's go to the grocery department. Come on, Nato-kun, you too.
But I've never baked a cake.
Don't worry, neither have we.
It's so warm.
So this is the fabled kotatsu.
I was really looking forward to the new kotatsu.
Yeah, you talked about it all the time at the hospital. Nanako needs to go back for a full checkup early next year, but if they don't find anything wrong, they'll let her go immediately.
If I'd gotten better sooner, we would have been able to buy the kotatsu together. Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Next time, let's go together.
Sorry for the wait!
Oh no. The Christmas edition of Mystery Food X is about to be served.
Bring it on. I'm ready. Got my insurance card and everything.
Yes, exactly. Kanji knows what he's talking about.
It's a cake!
Hey, this is bigger than I imagined.
Well, wait, Nanako-chan! I'll be the first one to... No!
It's delicious! It tastes really good!
That can't be. No. Has she lost all sense of taste?
She's right. It's like nothing you've ever tasted before.
Did you guys really make this?
Huh? Of course we did.
Does it actually taste like something?
It's not hot, is it? How is it, Kanji?
It's amazing!
You know what they say about true talent not needing to show off. Turns out we had good taste in cooking after all.
Then again, this one was our third attempt.
Hey, Yosuke! Chie-chan and the others really are talented chefs. 3 stars for sure.
Impossible! This actually tastes good! Wait, I didn't already pass out, did I? This isn't a dream, right?
Nana-chan, guess what I have? Ta-da! A Christmas present for you!
Oh, it looks just like you.
I wish I could have made it look better. But I thought it'd keep you company at the hospital, Nana-chan. Oh, and it's made from 100% pure teddy fur. I'm a guy who's all about using all natural materials.
Isn't that nice of him, Nanako? Teddy fur.
Thank you, Teddy.
I have to thank you all again. Adachi confessed to the 2 murders. He insists it was him who hung the bodies, too. There are still things that are unclear about his story, but he's most likely gonna pay for his crimes. Anyway, this was one strange case. If what you said about a world inside the TV was true, then everything might make sense. Though I still don't believe it. Some things in this world just can't be explained. Like Nanako. She made a miraculous recovery, and now she's as healthy as ever. Back in the day, my own senpai on the force told me something. There's an underside to everything that you can never see. This case has made me think about a lot of things. You've helped us out so much. It was meant to be the other way around, really. There isn't much time left until spring, but I hope I can do some catching up until then.
That's right. You're only here until spring, huh?
Senpai, you're going back?
It won't be the same without you.
Sensei, are you going somewhere?
I have to keep my promise.
Yeah, that's always been the deal from the beginning.
But it's way too early to talk about that stuff. Come on, spring's a long ways off, right? Let's have all the fun we can until then.
Hey, don't get too carried away. My sis would kill me if you got yourself held back a year.
Oh, but then you wouldn't have to go back, huh?
Wow, if that happened, I'd be in the same grade as Senpai.
I don't want to be held back.
He received a Christmas costume from Dojima. It seems it was originally supposed to be used in a festival at the police station. Obtained Christmas costume. And I'm never going to use it because I don't like Christmas.
Yo!
Hate to be a party pooper. Anyways.
Hey, Spooky. Man, yesterday was great. We haven't had that much fun in a while. There's no case to worry about anymore either. Let's just keep hanging out and having fun this next year, okay? that reminds me. Did you see the weather forecast? It looks like it's going to rain tonight. Worried about the Midnight Channel? Yeah, it's been on my mind too. Since we beat that Amino Sagiri thing, the case should be really closed, right? I'm just a little skeptical. So you think we should check the TV too? If you have the time.
I suppose. Alright, I understand that you're all excited about the vacation, but we're having the end of term assembly in the gym tomorrow. I'm so excited for winter break. I got this beautiful coat. Oh, my adult charm is going to come bursting out. Well, enjoy your winter vacation, everyone. Don't get too crazy. Nah. The closing ceremony has ended. The second term ends today. You decided to go straight home. Okay then.
Welcome back.
It might be getting cold lately. You're not catching a cold or anything, right? It's like the city here. You should wear another shirt over that.
The weather report said it was gonna snow tomorrow. If it snows, the veggies will catch a cold.
It's okay. You don't have to worry. Spooky's gonna handle everything so that the veggies don't get sick, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing planted right now anyway, so... It's raining outside. Will something appear on the TV? Let's find out. The TV seems to remain blank.
I just got off the phone with Chie. Have you checked your TV?
I did. Nothing came on.
For you either? I didn't see any glow or anything. It's definitely raining outside, though. Does this mean the Midnight Channel's off the air? I'm being serious here. Now that we beat that Amino Sagiri, the case is completely over, right?
That's right.
Awesome. Sorry, I didn't mean to hound you for an answer. I just felt nervous. But it's finally sinking in. All of us together. We did it! Man, all these things are coming back to me, like when I put you on the spot and asked you to be our leader. What am I getting all worked up for? The others must all be super happy right now, too. I bet Chie's practically crying her eyes out. All right, I'll call you again later. Seriously, though. Thanks.
That's so sweet. The case has ended and the Midnight Channel seems to have stopped broadcasting as well. The Midnight Channel will surely never come on again. You decide to go to bed early for today. Peaceful days pass and the end of the year comes. You received a text message. It's from Yosuke.
Let's get everyone together and visit the shrine today. How about we meet up in front of the shrine in the shopping district? I hear they're gonna hand out amazake. I'll contact the others. See you later.
You'll be taking a trip to the shrine with everyone. It looks pretty cool outside. You recall that you have midwinter clothes in the drawers. Obtained midwinter outfit. Tatsuhime Shrine.
Sorry. Whew. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Jesus
Wait, huh?
Christ.
Is this you here, Senpai?
Just busted down that door. Oh my god, Kanji.
Seriously? This is the time we all decided on, isn't it? I was watching TV at home, but it seems like I fell asleep. When I woke up, that New Year's show, Toshikoshi Kurutoshi, had already started, so I rushed out here.
Sorry we're late. Hellos! I'm sorry, Sensei. It's all Yosuke's fault.
It's alright.
Aw, you're such a good bear.
Me? It was 100% your fault. But I am sorry about making you wait. We had an emergency at work. Everyone had to refill all of the lucky draw bags. We just finished a second ago. Because a certain someone just crammed a bunch of stuff into the bags without checking any of the prices.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Talking about you, you little...
Moving on. Hey, Sensei, where's Nana-chan and her dad?
Doofus. You can't come out on a cold night like this. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan just got temporarily released from the hospital for the holidays. They aren't healed yet.
Well then, where's everyone else? Why are only the guys here? Don't tell me. Is this going to be some lame guys' night celebration? No lovely girls?
Hell no. But man, they're late. They should have gotten here a while ago.
I wonder if they're all meeting up at Yukiko-senpai's house first. You know, like to put on their kimonos.
Kimonos? Did you hear that, Sensei? Kimonos!
You're getting your hopes too high.
Right, we don't know anything. Don't get all worked up for kimonos yet, Teddy.
Kimonos! I might go into Kodiak arrest!
Ugh, this guy. Although I must say, seeing Rizette in a kimono would be quite the sight. Whoa, maybe Naoto's in one too. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little...
I'm sorry about the wait.
Sorry. We went to buy some heating packs and ended up running late.
We're sorry.
What's with the non-reaction?
What? Where are your kimonos?
Why would I be in a kimono? We aren't going to be out long enough to bother with putting one on.
See, that's what I thought. I told you all that from the beginning.
Ow, my ears! You got your hopes up on your own. Don't take it out on us.
A girl has to save her best outfits for the moments that count the most.
Huh? A kimono's one of a girl's best outfits? Wait, you're implying that you're out of our league.
She wasn't implying.
Holy shit, Yukiko. You fucking killed him.
My heart just froze over.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't we be more mindful of the time? If we don't hurry, we'll have to do the countdown here at the entrance.
Oh no! We're going to miss the 2-year shrine visit!
This is my first time being with friends on midnight of New Year's Day.
I'd always just spent it with everyone at the inn until last year.
Actually, I'm glad we were all able to celebrate today here peacefully.
Yeah. Alright everyone, let's get going!
Staying still makes me cold.
They're handing out Amazaki over there.
Not till New Year's.
Hey, how long till next year?
Oh, it's almost time.
Okay! 5, 4,
3, 2, 1!
Happy New Year!
I'm glad we're here together.
New Year's here!
Finally, the New Year's here!
Let's make this year a great
Happy New Year,
this
both
year
of you.
too, partner.
Thank you.
It's not your celebration.
Nope, none for you, Rise.
What?
And the same goes for you, Yukiko.
Oh, come on, just let it go.
Oh, it's snowing!
Wow.
Oh.
I told you it was cold.
Do you think the snow will pile up?
This is what they call a white New Year's, huh?
No one calls it that.
It's a new year, but you're still Morangi.
What?
Morangi. Oh.
Well, hey, Hey, what are you nodding for?
Raji!
Shut up!
The leading group has crossed the Big Showa Bridge, and they're using their final kick as they prepare to hand off. The runners for the next leg wait for their turn to don the sash and run. This relay point was changed in 2009.
Ah, there you are. All right, are we ready then? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, big bro.
Will probably still be a bit of a pain for you, but may things go well this year.
Oh, well, you guys are a pain in my ass just as much as I'm a pain in yours. That's what family does, right?
In any case, you've changed over this past year. You've got a man's face now. I didn't see you while I was hospitalized, and that's what made me notice. I feel relieved, since so much happened.
Thanks.
Though, it is odd for me to say that, since I'm the one that caused you such trouble.
Dad, can we eat yet?
All right, let's dig in. Man, I can't thank those guys working the holiday at Jeunesse enough. I wandered over there and they even had New Year's food.
Thanks for the food!
Let's eat. Nanako, what do you want to eat?
Kobumaki!
The time spent with your family passes by. It seems that the Dojima family won't be going to pay the first visit of the year to the shrine in consideration of Nanako's condition. You decide to take it easy and spend time with Nanako and Dojima at home today. Awesome. Alright everyone, I think that's a good enough place as any to end it. So, hey everyone, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. And as always, I hope you all have a magnificent day. And also, another important thing to say, don't forget to stay hydrated. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I guess with that being said, everyone, goodbye for now. Big